Established in 1989, ASUS is a multinational company known for the world's best motherboards and high-quality personal computers, monitors, graphics cards, routers and other technology solutions. Today, ASUS is designing and building next-generation smart technologies to provide incredible experiences that enhance the lives of people everywhere. ASUS ROG, Republic of Gamers, is ASUS gaming brand that offers high-performance hardware and a range of peripherals for gamers. The company has been making gaming products since 2008 under this brand name. How does ASUS ROG implements communitization in new wave marketing? When we compared with how legacy marketing works, companies and brands usually practices direct marketing through known channels like TV advertisements or digital presence or social media. ROG have a slightly different approach when it comes to marketing. They chose to go through established communities to promote their gaming products. This is known as communitization in new wave marketing model. One of ROG's way to implement communitization is through ROG Community. It is a community for gamers in Indonesia that are nurtured and established by ASUS themselves. ASUS has claimed that ROG Community is currently the biggest gaming community in Indonesia. ROG also partnered with many well-known game streamers to take part as an active member of their community. ASUS positioned these streamers and professional gamers as their representative within the community itself. This strategy will increase engagement between the community and the brand itself. Increasing engagement will also drive users' loyalty to a product or a brand. Currently, ROG have two channels for their community, online and offline. Their online community is very well managed with considerable amount of registered members. ASUS also regularly held offline community events to bolster their relationship with their users. This offline events will also help boost product sales on the event site. Furthermore, through the ROG community, ASUS also aims to have their product reviewed by the community members. These reviews are often became a very effective word-of-mouth marketing. People in a community tend to share their view on certain topics and influence their peers to take a decision. The decision? It is often ends up about buying ROG products. So far, ROG have implemented communitization as one of the foundation for their marketing strategy, and it is working so far. ASUS have been at the top 3 of laptop brands top of mind in Indonesia for several years in a row, and ROG is one of their best performing line of product. How does communitization differ from segmentation in legacy marketing? On the legacy marketing, segmentation is an effort to group people into particular categories by using several parameters which mostly set on demographic attributes such as age, occupation, gender, marital status, or by using geographic characteristics such as urban, rural, suburban, and so on. By using this kind of grouping, the brand will try to identify the needs of each group and identify which group can be catered their product, which segment will be most relevant, sizable, and most likely to purchase the products. This approach is very vertical where the brand defined the market, Kotler, 2016. This is very product-centric where the approach is the brand will provide product to the segment that has the need. While Kotler 2016 said that customers are no longer the passive receiver of a company's segmentation, targeting, and positioning moves, and instead, a company must face the reality that to win it must collaborate with external parties and involve customer participation. This means that consumers nowadays define who they are by connecting and setting the boundaries among them that have the same interest. The consumers define their communities instead brand defining segment for the consumers. Today, according to Marketeers.com, the concept of new wave marketing is emerging and segmentation model have shifted to communitization. Communitization itself as a concept is an effort of building or joining a community that already existed in the society, while community itself is seen as a group of people that have deeper relationship between each other. This way, each member of the community might have the same route of opinion where there is tendency if one of the member interested in a product or a brand, the higher the chance of that product to be purchased by other member in that community. This approach have better engagement and therefore encourage consumer advocacy among them. Brand ambassador role might be taken organically by the member of the community, and this will cost companies lower budget since maintaining them is not as expensive as hiring professional or famous brand ambassador. The other difference between this communitization concept and segmentation according to Philip Kotler is that in communitization the relationship between the brand and the consumers is horizontal. It's emphasizing more on collaboration where the brand treat the consumers as friends or partner. This way the product or brand development will be more consumer-oriented rather than product-oriented and therefore adding more relevant values. How the concept of low-budget high-impact marketing implement to ASUS ROG brand. Using social media and community, ROG product explore and improve the use of social media as marketing tools. They grab their audiences and effort to compromising their product. They use the social media through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Using case studies, they're asking for input and criticism for their product reliability, continuity, and sustainability to know how valuable your products or services are with the real-life examples of producing results for your customers. Teach customer and encourage them to recommend ROG products to others. By using communitization, ROG wants to receive a great response, support from the community, and brings potential customers to the business and get them engaged with products or services, as well as giving them the impression that ROG an expert in the industry.
Fuji Photo Film Company, Limited was established in 1934 as a subsidiary of Daisel with the aim of producing photographic films. As of October 1, 2006, Fuji Photo Film Company, Limited has been transformed into a holding company and renamed as Fujifilm Holdings Corporation. The businesses of Fuji Photo Film have been taken over by Fujifilm Corporation, which is a newly established operating company. Until now, Fujifilm is popular with their digital camera and digital imaging products. One of the line of digital cameras produced by Fujifilm is the Fujifilm X series. The X series encompasses fixed lens and interchangeable lens mirrorless cameras and premium compact point-and-shoot cameras aimed at consumer, professionals, and enthusiasts photographers. PT Fujifilm Indonesia was officially established in September 2011 and a direct subsidiary of Fujifilm Corporation, Japan. The head office take place in Jakarta, and PT Fujifilm Indonesia also has branch offices in Surabaya and Yogyakarta. At present, PT Fujifilm Indonesia has 8 business units. Some of them are Electronic Imaging Division, Cameras and Lenses, the Photo Imaging Division, Photo Printing Machines, Photo Paper and Instant Camera Instax, Graphic Systems Division, Digital, Inkjet and Offset Printing Machines.
One of the way Fujifilm apply confirming concept was by creating Fujifilm Learning Center. Fujifilm Learning Center is built to facilitate and give added value to Fujifilm's loyal user and photographer communities. They provide classes of workshops for communities to get more insight of photography, and studios for communities to practice taking photos in order to upgrade their photography skills. The studio is also equipped by setup and photography studio equipments, such as Fujifilm Learning Center provide the experience for customers to try themselves using Fujifilm products. By doing this, Fujifilm is targeting photographer communities to use Fujifilm products as part of their community. And it works creating communities that specifically use Fujifilm's camera. One of the community in Indonesia called Fuji Guys ID. Fuji Guys ID community first established by a group enthusiast of photographer with Fujifilm X series camera. The first requirement to apply to Fuji Guys ID community is to be a Fujifilm's Camera X series user. Starting their community from a group of WhatsApp, now their community has grown and spread all over Indonesia, like in Jakarta, Semarang, Yogyakarta, Palembang, Surabaya, Solo, Malang, Pekanbaru, and Bandung. Fuji Guys ID has several activities such as online and offline class about photography, event and workshop to encourage photographers to upskill their photography technique, especially using Fujifilm's camera. Fujifilm also collaborates with those community by supporting some of their events like Fujihan event and Photo and Video Challenge.
How does it differ from the legacy marketing approach? In legacy marketing approach, there is targeting, but in the new wave marketing, it is known as confirming. Targeting marketing approach. Company will see customers as a target. The company select the most growing and profitable market and they focus on them. Confirming is mirroring three aspects of the company with its community. Aspect number 1, purpose. Purpose is collective objective that underlies the existence of particular community. In Fujifilm's case, Fuji Guy ID, the photography community has the same purpose as the company. For the community, for Fuji Guy ID, they want to have the best Fujifilm product that can fulfill their needs. While for the company, for the Fujifilm itself, they also want to produce the product that can be accepted and appreciated by customers. Aspect number 2, value. Fuji Guy ID members share the same value that binds the community together. They have the same interest in photography, share the same hobby, or even the same job as photographer. It creates mutual connection among the members. Fujifilm came into play when they built a learning center that provides workshops and studios for its customer. Aspect number 3, identity. Fujifilm is the identity itself. To become a Fuji Guy ID member, you have to be a Fujifilm X series user. And for the company, the larger the community, the more beneficiary for their brand. For example, all events or gatherings held by the community will always put Fujifilm in their poster or social media posts. Fujifilm get free advertisement from the community, and Fujifilm keep supporting them in return. Confirmation will take place if the company can accept customers' value and vice versa.
Super HR film, the world's most developed film. And this Fuji camera is one of the world's most developed fully automatic cameras. Both so developed, the results are more natural, true-to-life pictures than you've ever seen before, even when they're being taken by one of the world's most undeveloped photographers. Fuji Super HR, the world's most developed film.
Here are examples of targeting marketing approach. Fujifilm used to focus on specific target. In this poster and video, we can see that the target is family. Family is not a market that have the same level interest as the one who have photography as a hobby. And for the confirming approach, Fujifilm focused on community. They make collaboration event with Fujifilm photography community. For their 10th anniversary, Fujifilm held a photo contest that can only be participated by Fujifilm user. The participants must upload their photo in their Instagram account. They also have to follow and tag the photo to the Fujifilm's Instagram account. This kind of approach can significantly increase Fujifilm's brand awareness.
Digitalization has propelled for the rise of new wave marketing that empowers customers in their role for product marketing, creating a more leveling ground between customers and companies. Customers are now more active by directly jumping in to market the products to others through reviews and word-of-mouth recommendations within digital communities. Activities initiated by the customers themselves have multiplier effects that are often more effective in spreading the words around about the company's products compared to traditional marketing initiated by the companies. Fujifilm now implements above-the-line marketing and below-the-line marketing, focusing on digital tools. For above-the-line, Fujifilm places their ads in magazines, billboards, and TVs. However, General Manager of Fujifilm Andrel said that they've been focusing more on below-the-line and digital tools to grab lower segments from younger generations who are beginners and early adopters of professional camera. Fujifilm sells their camera for beginners starting from 9 million rupiahs. For this segment, their main use of camera are for traveling and food pictures. They're a large part of the segment that Fujifilm is targeting through social media, by word of mouth, and communities. Here is an example of the digital community initiated by the customers who exclusively use Fujifilm. Through this community, they are sharing about photography hunting events, gathering events, tips and tricks on how to best utilize the camera, and unbiased product reviews coming from fellow Fujifilm users. This is exactly the type of low-budget marketing tool that has a high impact in influencing fellow camera users to buy Fujifilm products. So, to answer the question, does low-budget, high-impact marketing work? For Fujifilm, in this case, it does for the lower segment, for the beginners and early adopters of camera who are using the digital communities to share their experiences of using the product. Thank you.
Air Jordan is an American brand of basketball shoes produced by American corporation Nike.
And the Nikes on my feet keep my safe complete. Nikes and the Nikes on my feet keep my safe complete. Nikes on my feet keep my safe complete.
The first Air Jordan shoe was produced for Hall of Fame former basketball player Michael Jordan during his time with the Chicago Bulls in late 1984 and released to the public on April 1, 1985. With the release of the Air Jordan in 1984, Air Jordans and related products expanded Nike's reach and continue to define the modern basketball and sneaker culture we know today. The shoes were designed for Nike by Peter Moore, Tinker Hatfield, and Bruce Kilgore. Most Air Jordans are numbered 1 to 35. There are 35 editions in total, each numbered sequentially, with a new edition released about once a year since the debut of the Air Jordan 1 in 1985. No athlete in the history of mankind has been more popular than Michael Jordan. The 6 feet 6 inches North Carolina guard dominated his competition over 15 NBA seasons. Michael Jordan is a 5-time MVP, 6-time NBA Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star and 6-time NBA champion, and undisputedly the greatest basketball player of all time. Jordan is a 10-time top scorer and once won the Defensive Player of the Year award, the latter of which James never won. There is no honor. Jordan Brand is still the most famous sneaker company in the industry. Jordan's estimated net worth is $2.1 billion, thanks to the large part to his partnership with Nike. NBA legend Michael Jordan is a man of many nicknames, but Air Jordan is perhaps the most synonymous with Jordan's colossal public persona and his empirical reign over the sneaker industry. Zion Williamson finally gets to wear his shoes. Zion Williamson played in his signature Jordan brand shoes for the first time during New Orleans Pelicans preseason game. That partnership helped spawn some of the most famous commercials of all time, and Jordan Brand continues to sponsor some of the best players in the game, including rookie phenom Zion Williamson. The Jumpman logo is owned by Nike to promote the Air Jordan brand of basketball sneakers and other sportswear. It is the silhouette of former Chicago Bulls NBA player and current Charlotte Hornets owner Michael Jordan. Currently, Air Jordan is doing its advertisements through television commercials, billboards, social media channels, and Google Ads. Nike made Air Jordan as a status symbol. In example, owning Jordan shoes became a very big thing on a social group. Now Air Jordan is more than a basketball shoes. Air Jordan is a lifestyle from the beginning when Michael Jordan in 1985 signed with Nike and fined for wearing shoes during NBA games. In 1988, Jordan's influence on brand growed with the Air Jordan 3 and in 1989 the Air Jordan OV were distributed worldwide. Starting in 1992, the Michael Jordan's success had become the success of Air Jordan brand when Michael Jordan won gold in Barcelona along the Olympic as known as Olympic Dream Team. In following year of 1993, Bugs Bunny was in Air Jordan commercial and Derek Jeter signed with Air Jordan in 1998. The Air Jordan had been successfully keeping the brand relevant. Even when Michael Jordan's final retirement from NBA, the brand was becoming more relevant by the following year. Nike was continue to market Air Jordan with active NBA players. In 2008, large campaign had been held for Air Jordan XX3. Today, many athletes are under Jordan Team. Clarifying is about social positioning. Since the 1980s, positioning is always recognized as the battle of mind. Companies formulate specific image in order to get a certain position in customer's mind. How as we compare the positioning versus the clarification of Air Jordan brand? Positioning. Wearing Air Jordan makes you feel as the professional basketball player. Clarification. Air Jordan is no longer a signature shoes, Air Jordan is a cultural. Positioning. Air Jordan will boost your confidence. Clarification. Air Jordan clarify the social status of the customer. Positioning. Air Jordan is a must-have basketball shoes. Clarification. Air Jordan is not only prestigious, but also collectible, and worth the price. Since Air Jordan is more like a lifestyle, so it is less promotion cost. As the Air Jordan loyal customers use this shoes as a statement of fashion and lifestyle, the shoes promote itself to the customers. Air Jordan is less complaint and return product from the customer and market. As their products is quite limited edition, customers will always wait for the launch of the new products. Even the classic edition of this shoe, the rarer and harder it will be defined by customers. So the possibility for returned items is very small. The high impact for the famous Air Jordan is to boost the Nike brand. With a net worth of over $2 billion, Michael Jordan still earns $130 million a year through sales of Jordan's shoes. The Nike Air Jordan brand share continues to increase by 17% per year. The Nike Jordan brand has revenues of $3 billion per year. It has been booster for the Nike brand.
Lemonilo was founded by Shinta Nefosia, CEO and founder, Ronald Wijoya, co-CEO, and Yohanes Ardian, Chief Product and Technology. PT Lemonilo Indonesia Sihat Lemonilo is a consumer startup company based in West Jakarta, a business diversification from health consultant called Consular. Founded in 2016, Lemonilo first appeared as a marketplace that sells healthy and natural products at affordable prices. Apart from e-commerce, Lemonilo products can be purchased through the mobile application, as well as several supermarkets and mini-markets. Currently, Lemonilo is already in 28 regions in Indonesia. As per 2022, they sell bamboo diaper, kitchen ingredients, cooking oil, snacks, and beverages, but their instant noodles are the most well-known in the market. Essentially, these are the process thought of these co-founders. Young generations of Indonesia wants more healthy food. It's not that healthy food is not wanted. The demand of healthy food is there. However, healthy food is more expensive in Indonesia, and this is the core problem identified by Lemonilo. Meanwhile, most eaten unhealthy food in Indonesia is instant noodles. Because it is cheap. It is tasty. But unsurely healthy. Hence, if we can make this healthy, we found a red ocean market and unique positioning. But instant noodle market is hard to beat. They are everywhere, easy to access and enter various segments already. Therefore, Let's use unique channel to deliver online. E-commerce, mobile apps, and website. Let's start with the digital savvy segment only at the very first stage. Lemonilo is applying on what we call codification because they have unique authenticity, in which that it truly found new way of approaching specific market, create new products, not copy-paste per se, and have vision of business continuity and sustainability. Codification that not focuses on differentiation, but also deeply understood the business DNA that applies among the Lemonilo's way of doing business. As we can segmented it into several DNAs. First DNA, the importance of risk-taking, be patient, let's continuously do market testing. In which that the very few early batches of their noodle products are solely to see market response in terms of quality, such as taste, texture, likability, and pricing. They believe in their capabilities of measuring market responses. In this case, at every batches, they can specifically figuring out that students, newlywed parents, health enthusiasts, athlete, until health practitioners are a big part of their sales target. No other competitors, such as Indomie and Supermai, are risk-taking enough to retest the noodle red ocean market into blue ocean again. Second DNA, the importance of online channel to deliver the products. Online presence is the first priority, meaning, let's make the customers king to us. In this case, different than nearby competitors, in instant noodle market, Lemonilo don't put offline retailers as their go-to-market strategy, in which requires them to put abundant supply and presenting accessibility. But, truly believe in the market segment they identified, who will help becoming indirect ambassadors, via virality of food review, endorsement, mukbang challenge, online reels at social media, specifically Instagram and TikTok.
As we know, the marketing landscape has now changed to the new wave era. Legacy marketing that is evolving to codification is the differentiation approach. Differentiation is the uniqueness offered to consumers in terms of content, which means what is offered. Next is the context, which means how to offer, and the last is the infrastructure, which means the factors supporting the realization of content and context. Because they want to be different, marketers tend to attach additional attributes to make the product look different. As a result, the differences shown are not authentic, and the origin is different. A suitable example of a differentiation approach that we are going to explain is the product of Superme. Yes, it is very clear that in the instant noodle market, Superme is one of the players that is quite well known and also liked by many people. Recently, Superme entered the healthy instant noodle market to become Lemonilo's competitor by creating a new branding, Nutrime. And they attached the healthy attribute. Indeed, it is unique, and it is different from the instant noodle segment in general, but in accordance with the definition of differentiation, they only become different by, first, attaching additional attributes, healthy. As a result, the differences shown are not authentic and are of different origins. Second, we also can see Superme create such uniqueness, not for the first time and imitate others. From that example, now we can know why codification is differ from differentiation approach.
In our opinion, low-budget high-impact marketing can be realized if three conditions are met. First, if the targeted market is truly on target based on solid consumer data. This means you are not smashing around the market like a Hulk, but pinpoint your market or your customer like a sniper. Second, if the marketing program you build triggers active interaction and participation from customers. And third, if the marketing approach you use is different from the general approach used by competitors. If your approach is eccentric in itself, of course customers will turn to you. The first requirement can use database marketing. The second uses community marketing. And the third is using what we call blue ocean marketing. Let's talk about the first requirement, the database marketing. Lemonilo has been using online marketing media since its inception in September 2017. By going online from the start, Lemonilo will easily gather customers' personal data, including personally identifiable information such as name, age, and gender. Then they can deep dive into collecting customers' engagement data, which include the details, how consumers interact with a business's website, paid ads, and social media pages. From there, Lemonilo can form customers' behavioral data, which includes transactional details such as purchase histories, purchase criteria, product desirability, and more. Eventually, this big database become Lemonilo's biggest valuable assets to formulate their marketing strategy. The second requirement, community marketing. If we look at Lemonilo's social media, it is very rare for us to see celebrities or well-known public figures appeared in there. What appeared was ordinary people who participated in promoting the product. However, these people were not randomly selected. They have a professional background or persona that is in line with Lemonilo's healthy lifestyle concept, such as sports activists, young parents, food reviewers, and even doctors. These people certainly have their own community, according to their interests and specialties, which can be used to apply community marketing. The last requirement is blue ocean marketing. So far, instant noodles have always been labeled as unhealthy food. But Lemonilo's instant noodles are claimed to be made without harmful ingredients such as preservatives, dyes and flavors, and the green color comes from the juice of the spinach vegetable. This risk-taking mentality that Lemonilo has shown by entering the saturated market, but at the same time bringing its healthy DNA, will guide themselves to the deeper ocean, where the water is still blue. And this new blue ocean are ready to be conquered. Okay, so now back to the question. Does this low-cost, high-impact marketing strategy really apply for Lemonilo? Yes. Lemonilo has their own platform to collect data. From this platform, customers can use it to buy their product. Then they will spread Lemonilo's unique value to their community. From there, slowly Lemonilo claim their position as a market leader in this new blue ocean healthy instant noodles market. That's all from us, Syndicate 1 Sub-Team Codification. Hope you enjoy our video. And thank you for watching.